CMP. Ready? CMPReadyHook.net, man. You already know it's your boy Uncle P, and I have the pleasure of sitting here with Cierra Allen.
Yes.
Who is a part of the Allen, what is it? What name?
Allen Family Foundation.
The Allen Family Foundation, and they have a scholarship opportunity for local Chester High graduates of this year.
Yes.
And STEM graduates of this year, right? So if you're graduating for the Chester Upland School District this year, how about other schools in the area? Just those two?
Right now, we're just sticking with those.
Just those two. So you have an application process where you want the kids to apply, right? And how do they apply? What do they have to do to be able to apply?
So right now, we have an Instagram page. It's Allen Family NP, and in the bio, there's a link directly to the scholarship where it's a Google form. It's very simple, where you would just record a 1 to 5 minute video just explaining who you are, why you feel like you deserve the scholarship, and how it'll impact you and help out with your family. We wanted to make the scholarship as easy as possible. There's only a few questions other than the video, just asking like what your GPA is and things that involve your academics.
Right. So they got to answer all those questions. It's not a lot of questions. It's not as, crazy as other scholarships. Now, first I want to say thank you for doing this, right? I want to ask you, a little bit about yourself, okay. Right? Your dad hit me up and told me this is what you're doing, right? So what high school did you go to?
I went to Archbishop Carroll.
Okay.
All 4 years from, what's that? So long ago. Feels like long ago. What was it, 2015 or 2019?
2015 to 2019?
Yeah.
You graduated?
And then I went to Westchester University for my 4 years of college.
Wow. So you just graduated last year.
Here in May.
Yeah. Right. What'd you major in?
Political science.
Political science.
With a minor in business law.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you can be an attorney?
I want to go to law school.
Okay.
So that's the plan.
What you mean you want to go?
I'm taking a little time. Working and stuff, getting myself together, trying to figure out exactly what type of law I want to go to. And got to take a test for that.
Absolutely.
So just trying to get myself together.
Listen, it takes work. There's nothing wrong with a break in between, right? Because going to school. Political science, I want to major in that, right? So I'm thinking about majoring in that. What do you think you gained from political science being your major?
A lot about government and politics. That was my specification with political science. So all my 4 years, I learned about U.S. Constitution and how the laws were made and how they're changed and structured today. So it kind of was like everything all in once. We talked about a lot of political things that were happening at the time during a lot of my classes. So it was just figuring out like, okay, what specific field of law do I want to go in to try to at least see what type of impact I can make or what I can do.
I think that works, right? A lot of us from this area don't know a lot about political science and the things that really make things go, right? So, the fact that you did that says you got a lot of weight on your shoulders, right? To be able to explain. Maybe you can come through and do a political science podcast where you're explaining the do's and don'ts and how we should, think more about
impact,
our city. Right. What do you think about that?
That would be dope. Yeah. Come back.
All right, listen, and that's more you by yourself. So you bring people through that you feel like can help you. But right now we're here to talk about the scholarship that you're giving out, which is a tremendous gift for any student, right, that's looking to pursue their education by going to college, right? Now, what kind of gift is it, right?
So, for me specifically, I am a first-generation college student, so on both sides of my family, my mom and my dad's side, I'm the first person to go to college and complete all 4 years. It was a lot of things that we weren't prepared for or that I didn't think about or knew, especially when it came to, like, costs. Like, in high school, you're provided all of your books and stuff like that, so I didn't think, like, I'm in class, like, what do you mean I got to buy a $100 textbook?
Right. Why they not giving it to us, right? And paying for tuition, I don't get all that, right?
Right, so stuff like that, then room and board and things. So I worked all 4 years of me being in college. Of course, my parents helped out and things like that, but just to try to help somebody else so that
Absolutely.
they can learn from
Right,
our
right,
mistakes
right.
try to better themselves without
Right.
the stress or anything. I just thought the scholarship would be a good addition for us to start off with the foundation.
Right. So what are the main qualities you look for in a scholarship applicant, right? You know, do you want I'm struggling right now, or do you want the people that kind of are following a dream, right? Something that they hold dear to themselves.
So when I was thinking about it, I wanted to try to cater it to someone that was like myself at the time in high school. I went to a predominantly white high school, so I wasn't involved much in school. I went to school and then I went to work.
Right, that's it.
Yeah, so looking for scholarships, it was kind of like the ones that I could find. It was like I couldn't really, what am I going to write about other than I don't want to just say, oh, I'm struggling so bad, because we aren't struggling, but of course I could use the extra assistance.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to cater the scholarship to kids that at least needed the help, that may not have all the extracurriculars and everything that would make them stand out in a traditional application.
Okay, all right, that works.
Yeah.
What impact do you hope the scholarship will have on the Chester community, right?
Ooh, so that's a good one.
Right.
For that, I'm hoping that it encourages more kids to apply to college and like think of life beyond high school.
Right.
With the school that I went to, me comparing it to my other family members that are my age, it wasn't even a thought in my head. Like, am I going to college? Just from the school that I went to was instilled. Like, that's not even a question. I'm already applying to school.
Absolutely.
And then I saw for my cousins, it wasn't like college wasn't pushed in the school at Chester High in STEM, but it was like, I don't think I want to go, or I don't know if I want to go. And everybody else around me was already, oh, I'm going here.
Going here, right.
And I don't do anything spectacular like art. Like my one cousin, she went to art school. She does arts and things like that. And then another one dances. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to school. Like I don't have any like extra talents or anything that I could take another passion in life. That's what's happening. I'm going to school.
I'm going to school. Right.
Figure
out where I want to be when I get there,
Yeah.
right? That's what life is about, right? You apply to college, you don't necessarily know what you want to do, but you find something inside the college that you like, and you stick with that, right? So how did political science pop up on your radar?
So when I first applied to Westchester, I applied as a psychology major. And a lot of people, when they start out going to college, they're like, oh, yeah, no, I want to learn about people and their behaviors and stuff. And then as I got more into the topic, I do like learning about psychology. It's just me looking at what actually makes money.
Right.
I noticed that field was not something that was hugely broadcasted where I could learn about this, but I could find different routes on what could work for me. Political science, I actually, from the jump, thought about law school and was like, okay, I could easily find something that I have a passion in that I wouldn't be mad about later in life, and then I could still make a change and whatever I decide.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So your scholarship involves a scholarship for $1,500 or a $1,500 scholarship?
Yes. So the way that the scholarship is, there's one that specifically the Allen Family Foundation is giving out for $1,000. We're also raising more money for it. So the more money that we can get, we're going to give out to more students.
Okay.
But right now we just knew exactly how much our family was putting up and decided with $1,000. And then we have also the Chester City Locks, another nonprofit organization that has donated $500 as well to go to another student. And then they're looking to get more money as well to give out. So as much money as we can give out, we will.
Chester City Locks. Now, what's that?
That is another nonprofit. They recently had a book bag drive.
Okay.
And a toy drive, for Christmas. Yep, that they put stuff together and try to help and give back to the city.
Come on, man. I feel like every family should reach back into this is how we build a village. This is how we take care of each other, by taking care of each other, right? So if every family can reach back in every year and help a student just expand their wings and expand what they see, right? Go to college, go to trade school. If you reach into a family, whether they go to Chester High School or not, you reach back. If your family can do that, that's a gift, right? And you're showing them that you care about them, right? And you never know what you unlock in a person when they see that someone else cares about them. So I commend you. I commend your family. You know, your father, you know, I love him, man. We could talk all day, right, about helping our community, but he's doing it with his family. And he didn't tell you to do this. This is something that you wanted to do, right? So when he hit me up, I said, if your daughter want to do it, yeah, I'll definitely talk to her, bro. I don't have no problem with that. So you just spoke on how the foundation raises money for the scholarship, but you know, let's just move forward a little bit next year, right? How this year, are you accepting donations now, right? This is a 501c3 situation, right? Explain it.
Yes, so currently we have a GoFundMe that's up right now on our Instagram page, Allen Family NP. There's a link in the bio where, and also on the page where you can directly go and donate to the GoFundMe. Every time we get closer to the goal, I raise it a little more just to see how much more we can get so that we can, like I was saying before, start to give back to more students. Right now, we're very close to our goal of 1,500 that it is right now. So I'm like, thank you to everybody that has given back, and it's starting to actually see, you know, I'm hoping that this will inspire more people to do stuff like go back to school and start to at least want to get together in the community.
Absolutely. Listen, if we're not working as a community, we're not talking as a community, if we're not building up a community, we're not a community, right? And then people come in and then they move right back out and go to somewhere else where they are acting as a community. And 9 times out of 10, those places don't look like us. So we're already the outcast when we get there, right? So and then they feel some type of way that we moved into their community and we're taking their resources and giving it to our people. So, you know, we can build in the city of Chester. There are tons of people. There are tons of families. There are tons of people that understand what it's like to send their kid to college, right? So you got to constantly give. I know Nike's Foundation is looking to do something like that, right? Also, right? All because, you know, Nike's was shot and killed before he got a chance to graduate or play any high school sports. So, you know, his family is looking to do that for people that play basketball or play football, right? Give a scholarship to them. So, you know, I just feel like every family should give back, right? And help the next generation, right? How does the foundation's missions reflect the needs and values of the Chester community?
So I want to be able to start something that eventually will flourish into something that people look forward to in the year. Like, it's not a difficult scholarship that you have to go out looking for. It's directly for kids in our community that can apply and be able to actually get something back from it. I know for me specifically, my guidance counselor in high school was just like, just look up scholarships and fill them out. And I got nothing back. I filled out hundreds of scholarships, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Or I know people got courses on how to apply to scholarships. I'm like, nobody in my family has gone to college, so I don't know what to expect. It wasn't until I actually was in school already.
What'd you learn?
My freshman year that it was like, okay, I started applying to scholarships directly that Westchester offered. And then it was like, okay, I was getting those. If I would have known certain stuff beforehand or heard about something beforehand, I would have had the knowledge to be able to. Could
have been easier.
Absolutely. So I want to have something directly for the kids of Chester that they know, okay, I can go directly to them and see what they offer.
Awesome. Now, I know you're in the first year of this, and, you know, it's hard to say how successful you are, but how would you be able to measure the success of this scholarship program? 2 ways, right? I guess you can have the kids write back and say how helpful the scholarship was, right? Or, you know, either way, it will involve the children writing back and saying.
Yeah, I do have a plan for that. Kind of similar to a scholarship that I got when I was in school. Every year they would have me, because I got the money yearly for that specific scholarship. So I would have to write them a letter thanking them every year. I do want to start eventually to get something like a ceremony kind of where I'm praising the person that's getting it and everything, and I would want them in the future to come back so that they can speak and say how beneficial it was for them.
Absolutely. Yeah, people don't know. I know you like $1,000. That's a lot of money when you're in college, bro. Something that you don't have to chalk up out of your pocket and try to survive, right? Get your books. Them books are expensive, bro. So yeah, I get that. I I don't know. Anything else that I miss?
I do want to state as well, we recently went to Chester High in STEM and directly told the students about the scholarship. It was some questions that we got back that I didn't even think about. One of the teachers asked me, did the student applying have to directly be going to Westchester?
Right.
No, you don't. You can go to any school. I just was saying I went to Westchester.
Right.
Proud of it.
Right.
But it can be any school, or even if you're going to a trade, just explaining yourself in the video when you're submitting the application. Just give me insight on who you are.
Right.
I want to know, what drives you, what is your future ambitions and things like that, just so that we can assure, somebody that needs the money and is deserving of it that'll actually put it to use and be grateful for it. And then we have a committee of people that I'm putting together to make the selection process fair, so it's not anybody in particular that's getting a scholarship or things like that. It'll be as fair as possible, so that we can, make sure it's going out to the right person.
Absolutely. Lastly, are you looking for businesses to get involved to help you, further this scholarship along, or to donate money? Right? Have you reached out to any businesses?
Yes. So I'm currently looking for businesses right now that'll help us with fundraising for the scholarship. If anybody, would like to reach out, our Instagram is Allen Family NP. I'm open to working with anybody and seeing what we can do. Right now, I'm just trying to get everything situated, so there isn't any business in particular that we've started that process with. But we're definitely looking right now, still trying to get as much information as we can, since we're fundraising and accepting applications until May 1st.
Right. Well, I think it's a great idea. I love your energy. I love how you think about what you went through and think that other kids will be dealing with the same thing. So, however I can help, I'm here for that. Right? Your dad sent me all your information. We're going to start sharing that. I wanted to share it after I interviewed you, so we're going to share that on our Facebook page and make sure everything stays up on our Facebook page. Until when? When is the application? When is it done?
It's done May 1st. We're accepting applications and donations up to that point, just so that we can have enough time. I know seniors get out of school around like the second, third week of May.
Right.
So I wanted to make sure that we have time to pick somebody and be able to go to the school and make it a thing for them.
Awesome. Anything else before we get up out of here?
Y'all get your applications in if y'all know some students or know some seniors that, could use the money, or need assistance, or even if they have questions about college, if they are first-generation students too. I'll answer any questions if they wanted to DM the page. I'm here to help y'all.
Right. I want to say thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate what you're doing for the kids. Listen, right now, kids can apply until May 1st, 2024, and they can get a prize of $1,000 or a prize of $500, right? Right, depending on, how I guess you say what the first place winner would get $1,000 and the second place winner would. Okay, all right, that's how it goes, right? So, I can't read all the eligibility stuff, right?
I can go.
Right. Let's go over the eligibility.
So you must attend Chester High or STEM, specifically those schools. You have to have a GPA of at least a 2.5 or higher, and then you have to be starting at a 4-year university or even a trade school, starting in the fall, so in August of this year, and then you must be a graduating senior.
All right. That's not hard. Mm-hmm. Pay attention to everything that you, right, real simple. Pay attention to everything that you have to do. Make sure you hit up the Allen Family Foundation for this grant. You said, give me your IG page again?
It's Allen Family NP.
NP, right. That's it. It's all together, right? Mm-hmm. One word, no dots, no underscores.
No nothing, no underscores,
right.
Real simple.
Real simple, man. Pay attention. This is a gift for the young people of Chester High School, the young people of STEM, right? Apply. You never know. You can receive $1,000 or you can get $500. I want to thank you for doing this, right? Like I said, you know, everybody has an idea, but, you know, the Jones Family Foundation, they did their thing this Saturday. They gave away $13,000. Things grow. Things happen when you put people in place. So put your board together. Make sure your board is right. You feel me? Make sure they're about service and helping people from the community. And you never know. Before you know it, you could be giving out $13,000. You feel me? In scholarships and helping young people see that their dreams are possible. You just have to believe. And you're gonna have to sacrifice. You're gonna have to give something up. I was just having this conversation with my daughter. You're gonna have to give something up, right, to be able to get what you want, right? So it's all about what you give up, though. Right, so it's cmpradio.net. I want to thank Cierra for stopping through, right, talking to us for a hot, quick minute, right, and make sure you fill this out. Make sure you send this to a child that's a 12th grader, right, that's graduating, that wants to go to college and wants to do something with their life. It's not just college, just trade school as well, right? Mm-hmm. Right, so, yeah, make sure you share this information, man. It's cmpradio.net, man. You already know. It's the station. Peace.